Okay, hey, Mob Sins and Mob S. Let me get y'all the motherfucking mob report. I went to court yesterday, man, 10:30. What I'm telling you, Robert Z. DeMarco showed up. Robert Z. DeMarco, the great Robert Z. DeMarco is a first responder. He came up in the motherfucking building while it was on fire and grabbed the motherfucker and brought me up out of there. Now, I don't know what the results gonna be. I'm still on the respirator. You hear me? The verdict is still out. But what I'm telling you, Robert DeMarco unloaded his motherfucking game gun. His verbal gymnastics was on point. I mean, the oratorical skills. Any motherfucker that's out there, anybody that ever questioned this man, let me tell you, not only did he fight in the courtroom, he'll beat a motherfucker up in the holding tank back there, too. You understand me? Because I'll be pissing him off. He'll come up in that motherfucker, and I love him for that fight. Not only do he fight with me, but goddamn it, he fight for me. And he went in that motherfucker, and he put it all on the line. He dissected all of that bullshit. All of those false accusations that the motherfucking prosecutor was trying to serve me with, he went in there and he changed the trajectory of the put it like this. I believe in my heart of heart that the judge's spirit has changed. The judge looked at that shit and as she was listening because it's let's say it like this. She's a judge, so her position is to uphold the integrity of the prosecutor's conviction. I totally get that and understand that. So when I was in there, I was feeling like she had a deaf ear. No, she was just believing what the prosecutor said, which is the right thing to do. But it's also the right thing that when you hear the truth, you acknowledge it. And I believe that she heard the truth from DeMarco and that she acknowledged it because her spirit had changed. She started asking certain questions and getting the answer without any rebuttal that I didn't like. Because I was like, I'm under the impression like, man, I'm up in the kangaroo court and they finna do this shit to me. Nah, man. She got that spirit that was like, hey, I cannot compromise the integrity of my position. She's not gonna compromise her integrity, especially when company is around. And what I mean by that, you got CBS watching. You know what I mean? Your kids can act up a certain way and or be sassy mouth or say something, but you don't do this shit in front of company. And I believe in my heart of heart that the lady gonna do the right thing. And when I came back, I promise you, they got me. I'm a convicted killer with 4 life sentences. So when COs take me out or they come to me, they got a fucked up demeanor with me. Because again, I'm a convicted killer with 4 life sentences. So when they doing transportation, their energy is to let me know you do anything wrong, nigga, we gonna fuck you up. We gonna shorten your sentence. You ain't gotta worry about it. Because you already an outcast in society because of what your sentencing structure is. You're a convicted killer. Man, when I came up out that motherfucking courtroom, as they was looking, they whole demeanor softened up. And both of the transportation officers said to me, man, if I was the judge, you'd have went home right then and there. It's like, man, dude did some fucked up shit. And it ain't what your lawyer said. It's how your lawyer unfolded everything that he did. They saw it. The people in CBS are looking at her. The dude. Because they had a biased opinion. Look, man, when you get convicted of something, people automatically come to the conclusion that you did that, or you wouldn't be convicted. So when the evidence was asked, DeMarco was unraveling the shenanigans. It was like everybody had a sigh of relief. Like, what? It wasn't none of that. Oh, no. DeMarco did his motherfucking job. And I love the one. When he finished, I promise you, as I locked in my witness, I grabbed his hand and I said, man, even if the judge don't rule the right way for me, man, I love you. You made a complete record. You dissect all that shit that I had been yelling and screaming about. This motherfucking prosecutor kept calling me a motherfucking pimp. Bitch, I'm not no motherfucking pimp. You assassinate my character, who I am. I ain't even in the game. The most thing that I did in this game, man, I was selling dope. And that's on the record. I can't deny that. I went to prison twice for selling dope. But all this other shit, you got me fucked up. See, let me tell y'all something about me. My grandmother and grandfather had 10 kids. And all of their kids had daughters. So my mama passed away. You got 6 uncles and 3 aunties. And let's say we're going to do a round figure. We're going to say everybody had, I'll say, 4 daughters. So you got 9 people with 4 daughters. Right? So 9 times 6, 9 times 4 is 36. There's 36 women grew up over me, and I'm a baby. I'm a 9-month-old baby. You got 36 women telling me what the fuck to do. I've been listening to women all my life. I'm in love with a motherfucking CO that's in Southern Desert. Because not only is she fine as a motherfucker, but she got so much moxie. This bitch is beautiful. I'm talking about, man, I'm in love. When I saw her, I was just and then I love her energy. I love strong women. I gotta have a woman around me that the kids is scared of. Cause see, one thing about children, they know once they get around me, they know we can punch this nigga in the face. We can throw shit on him. He ain't gonna do shit. I need the woman where the kids is like, mommy is doing, daddy, mommy. Yeah, she gonna keep some order. Cause I can't whoop kids. That's just me. I yell, holler, scream, do all of the other shit, throw shit. They already know. They gonna get away. My daughter used to slap me like a motherfucker because she just see her mama do it. So if my mama could do it, I could do 1,000 times more than him. My sister used to get involved and tell me, stop letting her do that shit to you. But this motherfucker that called me a pimp. Because when you a pimp, you accept all of the other shit with women. You have a certain dislike for women. Now I know a lot of pimps. Trust me, I do. I mean, I grew up, I seen this shit, but that ain't my character. And if a motherfucker pimp my motherfucking daughter, nigga, you gonna be nigga, listen, every pimp better be on alert, cause I'm tripping. I'm gonna be a serial pimp killer. You fucking pimp my motherfucking daughter. You better hope him up. You better not play with my baby like that. But this how this motherfucker was in this courtroom trying to get at me. And here's the thing. I'm not casting aspersions, but let us look at the facts, points, and authority. You got Antoine Mouton, who is a pedophile pimp. He pimping kids. He got a little broad. He punched in the belly, took her across state and county lines, got her selling hip, lips, and fingertips for his benefit. Now, you get a prostitute that got her number in his phone. She come up there. They call his phone from her. They call his number from her phone. And trust me, when the judge heard that and the lawyer laid that out, she was like, huh? Blew her mind. Because she was under the impression, because this bigot bitch was sitting there name calling, no evidence to support none of these naked allegations, but he's name calling. And when the motherfucker near my idea, the motherfucker don't want me to cuss and holler and fuss, bitch, you trying to assassinate my character. You trying to besmirch my integrity, who I am as a man. This how you getting at me. When I got women all my life been telling me what to do. When I love strong women. You understand? So, let me get to where I'm at. We in this courtroom. And the man is name called. He said, oh, he got an AK-47. He shot this gun. Nobody ever testified to that. DeMarco laid that out. He lied. He said, oh, it was DNA. There was no DNA. This car was burned up. The woman scratched her motherfucking body, got DNA under her nails. When I'm in California, they run my DNA. DeMarco unraveled that. Where's the DNA report? Y'all promised to give us the DNA results in the beginning of the trial. But this was the shit that they did for me not to get a bail. Because it's like, nigga, the court looking at me like, this motherfucker's a homicidal maniac. Nigga, you killing women, children, what the fuck? If you kill a man, you kill a woman, you kill a child. That's how they looking at it. This nigga's ignorant. He ain't know. And the evidence is what's coming out of Mouton's mouth. Y'all done paid this dude to come and say all of this shit, and then the prosecutor, oh, he's full of ingenuity. Oh my God, this motherfucker's a habitual, compulsive, pathological liar, and they all know his shenanigans. But I'm telling you from the heart, I believe that the judge is looking at him like, man, you done got caught. And there is no way with true honesty and true the oath that she took, where I believe that she ain't gonna find one error, because there is a plethora of egregious violations. You cannot ignore that. CBS sitting right there, they looking at and they going, they got the look on their face like, what? Because DeMarco unraveled it one by one. Then the prosecutor, the Giacomo, his name is Mark DiGiacomo. Man, he should be in handcuffs. Motherfuckers need to have the ACLU and all. If I don't come up out of this one, if they don't get this right, we got to get the ACLU involved. Motherfuckers that I know, you got to start getting these power senators involved in this, because this is foul right here. Now again, I don't know what the judge gonna do. I don't know how long she gonna take to do it. But I'll tell you this: slow justice is an injustice, and it's been 16 years, 9 months, 1 day that I've been incarcerated for some shit that a prosecutor put together. Mark DiGiacomo is the one who orchestrated all of this bullshit. Then they get mad at the snitch. Now they want to try to act like that he done told the truth on it, because everything he say makes sense. Come on. Everything you say makes sense. From the once the December the 5th day came out, now, do you know this motherfucker sitting in there saying that he meant to say December 05. Bitch, quit playing. Who are you talking to? Who you think you talking to? And I'm so glad that CBS saw this shit and they gonna air this shit. And it's gonna be on one of them datelines and all that. Trust me, this shit gonna be major big. And it's putting everybody on notice, putting everybody on blast. You're going to be able to see what I've been talking about, that I'm not just on here saying some things because I'm frustrated, because I'm in here and I'm bitter. Nah. I know you hear a little vitriol coming from me, for sure. I'm bitter about the outcome of the trial, but me being a man just going through this, no, I'm not bitter. I'm strong as an ox, witty as a fox. Get ready to motherfucking box. Take 12 to the box, whatever we need to do. But my point is this. This man been operating like that, reckless, with flagrant disregard for judicial protocol. And again, I don't think that this judge is going to let him compromise her integrity, her sitting there like that. Because what he did came out. DeMarco unfolded that shit. DeMarco is the best attorney Vegas got. He working in there with the best of the best. David Chesnoff and Richard Schofield, yeah. But let me tell you, Robert DeMarco is a name to fucking remember. The great Robert DeMarco. So inshallah, man, the judge ruled fairly for me and get me back on in the world. Like I said, the CEOs that brought me, them motherfuckers said to me, man, if we was the judge, you been free right now. Your lawyer did his thing. He dissected everything that they said and showed that they didn't have absolutely nothing, that everything they did was made up.
Goodbye.